Not yet? Check, check. All right, here we go. Day 4 install. All right, Coach, we'll go ahead and start this. Got day 4 install. Again, keeping it really simple for our offensive line, or try not to add as much for them. We are adding Steeler Patriot, which basically is Patriot to the offensive line. So we're running the power to the offensive line. We're running an Atlanta back. It's the last part of our Atlanta series. This is the Atlanta back dash. So we've put in Atlanta, we've put in Atlanta back, we've put in Atlanta dash, and now it's Atlanta back dash. Soldier, because we're seeing so much press coverage and man coverage right now, our soldier game, which is a play action to take advantage of that. Hawk, we've installed Hawk back in day 1. Hawk is going to be the naked out of a 2x2 look. So it's the same concept, except for it's not a back that's with it. Our quick game and our concept, money 2. It's not a fire alarm. And in 20 is a man check for us. Our protections are Army. And Army basically for the offensive line is the same as Navy. Money 1P. We've established money 1. Now we've got money 1P, which is the pass off of it. Some of our situations that you're going to see in day 4 are third down, especially in our Skelly, and short yardage. Okay, go ahead, Coach. Slant right opposite. Slant right. Slant right opposite. Speed, Steeler, Black Patriot. Speed, Steeler, Black Patriot. Okay, black would be on the board. Now, the key point here is the communication for the offensive line, okay, for the quarterback to tell our offensive line is to tell them Steeler, Black Patriot. Steeler, Black Patriot. Okay, Tyler, we need to make sure that we tell Steph, you go tell him that right there. Change that. Okay, Steeler, Black Patriot. Okay, we've got to tell the offensive line that the box is going to change. With the motion coming in, there's going to be one leaving and one coming in. So Steeler, Black Patriot. The Steeler tells the quarterback that we're automatic giving the ball to the 2-man. Okay? So ball is full speed motion. Ball is snapped when he gets in the tackle box. He will give the ball to the 2-man. The offensive line and the 4-back are running Black Patriot. The 3-back knows, because Steeler is attached to the Patriot, that he is showing low hat, he is showing Patriot blocking, but he's slipping the defensive end and he's working to the first force in the box or first force outside in the alley. If it's an odd front and the end is here and they got a backer on the outside, then he's going to pick up that backer. If the backer widens with him, he's picking him up. If the backer comes hard underneath him, he's bypassing him, working for either a will linebacker over the top, a safety running the alley, a corner cat. This is the guy that's got to be on his toes. He's got any corner cat or anything in the alley that's force right now. You don't want to pass one to go get one. Best case scenario is we want the end to squeeze and the 3-back to work the alley, picking up a safety coming, okay? The alignment, the splits, again, everything else is same on the splits. A 5-man, 5 from the tackle. We want to try to reach, push, crack, or reach a safety. 2-man, again, full speed motion. You're going to be +1 off the hash, and you're gone. We would like to give the ball as soon as you get into the tackle box. Do not slow down on your motions. Okay, quarterback, I've got to communicate to the offensive line. Once again, Steeler, Black Patriot. Steeler, Black Patriot. Black, black, go. I give it, and then I turn, and I fake the power to the 4-back. 4-back, we want you just to hesitate. You have to know when speed motion's coming. Okay? So hesitate just a little bit. Let it all pass, and then you'll carry out a good fake. Okay, getting over the top of getting over the top of your numbers. Okay, go ahead, Coach. It's the slant left, opposite, Speed, Steeler, Brown, Patriot. Again, we want to bypass him. Speed, Steeler, Brown, Patriot. 3 back has got the first threat in the alley. 9 man has got MDM, Most Dangerous Man. Offensive line is running Black Patriot, or Brown Patriot here. Okay, Most Dangerous Man, there he is. You can see the 4 back carrying his fake out. Most Dangerous Man. Could be a linebacker, could have been a safety, could have been the corner. Go ahead. Does a good job right there, Most Dangerous Man, with the 9 man. If he feels like he can push crack the safety, then that's what we want to do. If that's our guy. If no one shows, keep climbing. 3 back. No one shows, keep climbing. Okay, go ahead. Versus odd. Okay, if they're going to bring some Momo call, essentially it turns into a Momo. Okay, you're not going to pass one to go get one. He's going to absorb here. You're going to have the first threat. If the end, go back, coach. If the end had came underneath him, he's going to bypass him. But since he's widening with him, he's got to pick him up. Okay? In this case here, we would like to have had our 9 man on the safety coming. We had our 9 man push cracking that safety. That would have put a hat on that corner, forcing a corner to come and make a tackle. Carry your fake out. Okay, go ahead. And same thing. No one shows. Keep climbing. Again, the 3 back has got to give the illusion that he's going to kick out on the Patriot, on the power. Okay, go to the next one. All right. Moving on to our Atlanta back dash. Atlanta back dash, again, we've put in Atlanta back, and it's exactly what Atlanta back is, okay, for our 3 back. 3 back is taking his track just as if he would on Atlanta back. The only thing is once he gets to this side, he crosses the center, it now turns into a dash concept. So he is going to dash the defensive end. We're going to avoid the defensive end, and we're putting our dash rules into play, which puts us, first of all, puts us on the first linebacker in the box to the safety. Same as Atlanta dash rules. Okay, the only difference is I'm bringing you on a back call. Offensive line is running Brown Atlanta. That's what you're running, Brown Atlanta. Okay. Quarterback and the 4 back have got to have a great mesh point. Okay. Same Atlanta rules, same depth. Got to have a great mesh point. 5 man and 2 man splits 5 yards from the tackle. Okay, you're going to be +1 off the hash. 2 man is. Quarterback will send you in motion on Utah motion. Once you hit the heels of the 5 man, you got to start your climb. Get climb with speed. Okay. Quarterback now we're reading it as the dash. Okay, it's reading it nothing more than a dash. If the defensive end boxes, then I'm giving it. If the defensive end squeezes, then I'm pulling it. The thing that we're going to have here is now if you pull it, okay, we're making an alert call. Okay, so as you communicate this to the offensive line, it'll go like this. Slant, right, Utah. Slant, right, Utah. And we're going back, dash, alert, alert, alert. Back, dash, alert, alert, alert. You got to communicate that to the offensive line. Alert, alert, alert. Okay? Brown Atlanta back dash. Alert, alert, alert. It's telling these guys that once they engage in Atlanta and they start their climb up the field, that at 3 yards they start throttling it down because we don't want to have a man down the field. And the reason is because when we read this, we make, and the defensive end squeezes, and we make a pull, okay, the 9-man is going to purposely attack the corner's outside shoulder with the intent to allow him to beat him inside. We want the corner to come off inside for the quarterback on a pull. And once he does, we're going to slip right past him, and the quarterback now is going to read you for the pitch key, so or for the bubble throw, or okay, we call it a replace route. Okay, if we have Utah motion, we can use him as a pitch and throw him on the bubble. Okay, which will be a replace route right here. So again, it turns into the triple option. All right, go ahead, coach. Okay. All right, let's pause it right there. This would be Trey Wright. Trey Wright, Chad Dill at 5. Zip, Brown Atlanta back dash. Alert, alert, alert. Okay? Again, I'm reading here for the dash. 3 back is dashing the end and working to the linebacker to safety. We got an alert call. They're going to throttle it down. You can see them throttle down. 9-man does a great job right here. Comes off. Outside leverage. Want to get beat inside. Comes off 3 or 4 steps. Wanting to get beat inside. Once he does, we're going to slip behind him and look for the ball to be thrown. Okay, let's go to the end zone. You're still on your back concepts until you cross the center, and now it turns into a dash. Okay, go to the next one. Trey Wright, Chad Dill at 5. Zip, Brown Atlanta back dash. Alert, alert, alert. Okay, go ahead. Go to the next one. Okay, here it is out of a slant right, Utah. Brown Atlanta back dash. Alert, alert, alert. Now we have a pitch man and a bubble throw, or a replace throw. If we don't like it, we're going to cut the inside shoulder and get vertical up the field. Go back, coach. You can see him. He came off, but he came off late. The quarterback has to make a decision at that point. He's got to go. Go ahead, coach. Okay, again, next one. Okay, here's one with a boxing defensive end. So the defensive end boxes up the field, it turns into a give. And basically, on this Atlanta back dash, what we're doing is trying to help us out on this defensive end. If we're catching a defensive end that is really working hard to wrong shoulder us, then this is a concept we'll come back to. This will slow that defensive end down, get him to come up the field, and now we can get more back into our Atlanta back rules. This is one now that we've got a pitch. Okay, slant right Utah, Brown Atlanta back dash. Now we got the pitch off of it. Okay, go to the next one. Okay. We'd like to have shown a little bit better of a stalk block right here as he comes off. Okay, he releases with him. Quarterback could have pitched it or turned it up the field. Steady back shoulder through him because of a man turn. Okay, go to the end zone. Again, back rules, turns into dash. Okay. Should have him climbing up. Go ahead, Coach. Working here. His hat's in the box. He should have climbed. We had 2-on-1 right here. Okay, go ahead. Okay, now we've got him widening. Should have gave it. Since he kept it, defensive end is widening for the dash, and we're going to turn it upfield. Cut the inside shoulder, turn it up. Go back to the wide of that one, Coach. Now, if we do not make an alert call, if the quarterback does not make an alert call, then we're blocking or we're running off. Okay? He's got to make the alert. You have to see the alert signal before we know that this part of the option right there. Okay? Go ahead. The way we're going to teach it today in day 4 is with an alert call because we're getting so much press coverage. We're going to try to help our 9 men out. Here it is back to the field. Again, his linebacker comes over the top. A squeeze and scrape replace technique. And that's who he's got. We're reading here. Turns it upfield. Cut the inside shoulder and get upfield. You get one cut. Go to the next one. Go ahead, Coach. All right. Now, we're going to go to our play action. Our play action for the day is soldier. Again, a lot of man coverage we're seeing right now. Okay, so we're going stack right, Utah, and we're going brown soldier. Soldier is one hand salute, brown soldier. Or in this case, black soldier. Black would be on the board. We'll always call the side that we want the 4-back to end up on after it's fake. It also tells the offensive line black soldier is a black army protection. Black army protection. It tells we're pulling the black, the left side guard is pulling, okay, and we're replacing him with a 4-back. Coaching point here is this: the 4-back and the quarterback have got to give a great fake. A great fake. We got to make it look like a Patriot. You're bombing it in there like Patriot. Okay? He's going to replace here and catch anything off the backside. We're going to take our left tackle and loosen his B gap up a little bit now. We want to make sure as we B gap hinge right here that we loosen that thing up and pick up anything coming off the edge. But you know you do have help with the 4-back. 3-back, because it's army protection, okay? Army protection, he's out. He's out. Communication up here is black army, okay? That's what will be told to the offensive line. Black army, black army. Okay, we're going to work him flat and out, quick as he can. As we start our Utah motion here, the 2-man's got to recognize, is it man or is it zone? If it's man, he's going to be hollering as he starts his motion in, man, 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 man. Once he gets the man call, it tells the 5-man that I am going to rub shoulders, scrape the high shoulder of the guy that's man with our 3-back. In this case here, it'll probably be the strong safety sliding in. With him sliding in, we're going to rub his high shoulder, create some type of pick for our 3-back to get out. Once he rubs shoulders, he's going to continue on and clear it out to the backside hash. 9-man's going to have to cheat his splits down because he's got to get in the window over the ball. Okay? 4 to 5 yards over the ball, but you got to get on your horse and get across. This is the only rule now. This is the rule that in soldier versus stack, the two-man has just got to clear it out. Okay, I know your rules have told you that you're faking option back this way, but soldier, we're going to carry you all the way across. This is kind of the rule. This is the rule that kind of goes against what we originally talked about, but because of the what we're trying to accomplish here, we want to get you cleared out as well. The quarterback's going to give a quick fake to the four as he's diving it inside, and we're working a sprint out. We'd like our launch point to be just over the tackle's butt to a little bit outside. Ball's going to come out quick. Right now versus man, it's going to come out to the three-back. Now let's suppose that the two-back starts his motion inside and he recognizes zone. There's not a lot of movement going on. He's going to holler, zone, 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 zone. The five-man's still going to push inside, okay, climbing and we're looking for the seven cut or the corner route. You are the number one guy that we're coming to in zone coverage. That's who we'd like to hit. We'd like to hit seven cut to flat route. Okay, seven cut to flat route. All right, again, communication. Now this says black soldier, which it is black soldier, but the offensive line just needs to know it's black army. Black army. Okay, black, black, go. You can go through here. Third step, after our fake, we're going to get the ball to the three-man. If I'm carrying it out, I'm getting the ball to the nine-man. Okay? All right. Okay, Coach, let's go ahead. This is a right hash play versus man coverage. Ball comes out quick, right now. Quick fake, ball out. Now, go back. He's hollering, go back all the way to the start, Coach. He should be hollering zone, 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 zone. Okay, because it is. Quick fake, he should be thinking seven cut. Okay, but because of the leverage that the three-man has, he's going to go ahead and get the ball out to him right now. Nothing wrong with that. Get the ball out. But you did see that you had your seven cut open. Go to the next one. Okay. Zone, zone, zone. He works out. Keep working. Now again, go back, Coach. Four-back is going to help us out with this. We're going to allow our four-back to dive inside hard. Okay, but he's also going to help us any edge threat off the end. Okay, as I continue to keep moving, quarterback, you got your nine-man. It has to be on his horse to get in the window. Nine-man cheats his splits down. 4 or 5 from the backside tackle, and he's got to get across. There he is. Okay, go to the end zone. He's looking here to here. Okay, go ahead. Stack right, Utah, black soldier. It's a black army protection. There you go. Take the flat throw if you've got it. Go to the next one. All right. Our naked for the day, again, is Hawk. We've introduced Hawk back on day one. This is Hawk. Hawk will be presented today in a 2x2 alignment. Okay, whether it's spread right, brown Hawk. Spread right, brown Hawk. Again, it's brown Atlanta to these guys. You got to carry your fake out with your zone path. Brown Atlanta up here, good depth and width. Make yourself quarterback an edge threat. Nine-man is thinking, if it's cover 2, I'm an option. Outside release, cover 2, I'm an option. If it's not, if he's off coverage, then your same Hawk back rules apply. You're getting 18 on your comeback. Okay? Getting 18 on your comeback. The three-man's running what we call a whip route. We're going to push that. If the will linebacker's playing me inside, I'm going to push to his high shoulder at an aiming point of 5 yards, sticking my foot in the ground and working flat back out. If the will linebacker's playing head up and over me, I've got to somehow get inside leverage of him and work back out. Again, now I'm aiming for his inside shoulder, sticking my foot in the ground and working out. Again, I'm giving the illusion that I'm trying to dig out a will linebacker for a Brown Atlanta look. Okay? 5-man, you've got to climb. We want to get you in it and across, or an over route. Okay? We're going to try to get away from any climb. We feel like we're not fast enough right now to get us across there, so we're going to work flat and fast and get you over there immediately. You've got to get in our vision. Quarterbacks read number 1 to 2 to 3. Okay? Go ahead, Coach. Many different presentations that we can give this out of, but you have to be in a 2x2 alignment. Okay? This is 5 right wheel, Brown Hawk. Again, 9-man has got to outside release on us. Outside release. See, does a pretty good job right there. That wheel linebacker collapses in the box. He's not going to chase him. He's going to work up to 5 yards, putting his foot in the ground, and get back flat. 2nd and 6 right here. Okay, go ahead. Good fake. Don't get in a hurry. 5-man's coming. There he is. Go ahead, go to the next one. Got to give outside release. Wheel linebacker's in the box. I'd like for him to push a little bit further in. Okay? But because he was so far in the box, he just came off straight. I'd like for him to push more inside to give the illusion I'm going to dig the wheel linebacker out of the box for the Atlanta. Go ahead. Here it is again. Now he's here. Now I got to do some work. Push on him and back out. Again, pushing inside. Okay? Here it is. Now here it is out of deuce. We're in deuce left. Deuce left. It's the same thing. Deuce left, Brown Hawk. Now I've got you attached. You're doing nothing more than running jacket, but it's jacket to the boundary to you, 3-back. That's all it is. Okay? I'm taking the same principle. Now I'm attached. So I'm going to slam 1,001, 1,000 out, unless we have a man on, man outside. Go back, Coach. We get a man on, man outside, okay, and then it turns into an FTF, forget the fake, and get out. Ball comes out quick. 2-man still outside release. If it's cover 2 and the corner comes off, then we've got you in the whole ball shot. Go ahead, go to the next one. There he is. Go ahead. Keep going. You good? All right. Deuce right. Well, again, outside release, 2-man. 2-man's wrong here. Outside release. Running black Atlanta here. Okay, it's Black Hawk. Release, 1,001, 1,000 out. We're going to slam that 9 technique just for a count. 1,001, 1,000 out. Should be working here. 1,001, 1,000 out. Okay? All right. Our concept and quick game for the day, money 2. Money 2 is not going to be a fire alarm. All right, we're going to run this out of several different looks. Today we're going to teach it out of a spread right. Okay? Spread right money 2. We will call it the color. It will be brown money 2. Spread right, brown money 2. Okay, that'll be the communication offensive line. Brown money 2, which is Brown, Ohio. Brown, Ohio, the offensive line. The money 2 tells them that they cannot get up the field. They're going to pull for Brown, Ohio, but they're pulling flat. Okay? They're pulling flat and staying behind the line of scrimmage. 5-man, you're running Brown, Ohio. You're looking to crack the Mike linebacker. As you climb to crack the Mike linebacker, you start your shuffle, getting in your halo. We're now going to slip over the Mike linebacker, okay, or under the Mike linebacker. Whatever path he's taking, you got to take the best release. I would much rather let the Mike linebacker come over the top of you and you slip underneath him, okay? But there are instances that the Mike linebacker's working flat, and you got to work over the top of him, and that there's nothing wrong with that, okay? We want to run Brown, Ohio here and here, okay? 9-man is running Brown, Ohio. The 3-back is a little different. Okay, in money 2, his job is to occupy this high safety. And you're going to occupy him with a seam route. Okay, if the safety's inside, I've got to get his attention to occupy him. If the safety's outside, then again, I'm running through his mouth. Okay, I'm canceling that safety out. All right, quarterback. Quarterback is a quick three, looking right for Brown, Ohio, sticking my foot in the ground on my third step and getting the ball back right up the hash, right up the middle where it came from, okay, to my 5-man. Knowing this, you're going to have a free runner. If they don't buy it on a screen, you're going to have a free runner. It's your job, quarterback, to find the lane and get the ball out quick. Okay, go ahead, Coach. This is Black Money 2. Black Money 2. There he is. Okay, again, go back, Coach. You've got a free runner. We're anticipating them reading screen and trying to put their foot in the ground and slow down. All right, but if they don't, you got to stick your foot in the ground and get the ball out. Okay, Black Money 2. You can see your 3-back should be canceling a safety. They rolled us on a 1-high look, which is the worst thing that could happen to us. He spun it to a 1-high look. Okay, we still got the ball right in the middle. Okay, all right. Now, the other concept that we have is called 20. Now, Money 2, let's go back to Money 2. Money 2 signal is just like Money 1. Money 2. Money 2. This is 20. 20 is a man check for us. Okay, we can run it off anything. As our quarterback peeks the sideline before the snap count, we can go check, 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 check 20, check 20. And that is nothing more that we've recognized a man, and we're going to try to look to hit a 7-cut or the corner route. Okay, if they're chining off on us, then we'll have an outlet right here. All right, so the signal for 20, we can run it out of any formation we want, is this right here. That's 20. Check 20. All right, quarterback, we want to kick, protect to the boundary in all 20s. Okay, now, with today, as we introduce this, we can introduce it out of spread. You're going to see us in spread right, and we're going to call 20, which is going to be 2 7-cuts and 2 Q routes on the outside. Okay, we can 70 solo that, but whatever you call, we're going to call this thing to the boundary. So in this case here, if it was a 1-back set, we can go 70 solo, 70 solo, which tells the back that there is no check down. You're going to get into your 70 protection rules, and you're going to stay engaged there, and you're going to help an offensive lineman out, help your tackle out if you got any pressure coming over the top of him. All right, but if it's a slant opposite look quarterback with 2 backs in the backfield, we're going to kick it to the boundary. All right, in this case here, this is slant right opposite. Okay, slant right opposite, 20. 20. Kick left. All right, 5-man rules. Let's talk here. 5-man rules, you're above the numbers. 3 above, you're running a Q route. So you're going to push up hard, 3 hard steps, okay, which is going to put you about 5 yards. And you get to the 5-yard mark, you're going to work inside on a Q concept. Hard, 4 steps hard on a slant. Stick your foot in the ground and work back out. So you're pushing up, 5, 4 hard on a slant, cue it back out. Again, we're trying to take advantage of a corner that's trying to china off on us. Because if we can get a corner chining off, once you start your inside slant move, you should be open on the edge. All right? If they're not, let's suppose he's press man, then quarterback, we're taking advantage. We got 1-on-1 with a 7-cut right here. That's what we're after. Okay? Here we go. This is spread left 20, spread left 20, 60 solo, 60 solo. Okay? Again, quarterback, shortest side, softest coverage is what we'd like to teach this thing out of. Pushing up, 4 to the slant, cue it back out. Okay, go to the next one. Spread right. We're checking 20, 60, 70 solo. Take the 5 yards, just give it shortest side, softest coverage. If he was pressed up, then you're going to have one-on-one looking for your 7 cut. Okay, go to the next one. All right. Again, this is another slide that we've had in. Army and Navy are the same thing for the offensive line. The only difference is Army tells our 3-back that he is getting out in the route. Okay, he's getting out running a flat route. Okay, it's still black. This would be black Army. He has to wind up on the black side. He's checking here to any edge pressure off the edge. If I already had you on that side, 4-back, and we got black Army called, then you're coming across my quarterback's toes, working back on your fake, checking inside, back out. Okay, go to the next one. Last wrinkle that we have for our fire alarms is money 1P. Money 1 huddle, money 1 huddle, and it's money 1P, just like we're shooting dice. Money 1P. Okay? Communication to the offensive line. He steps in. Money 1P, ready, break. Okay, we want to back our 4-back up just a little bit because he's got to carry the fake out. Quarterback opens out, quick pitch, still doing his reversing out. 4-back is going to catch the ball, work flat, gaining a little bit of depth, not much, hugging the ball, okay, rolling his shoulders over the top for about 2 to 3 steps, pulling up, looking to find your 2-man in this case, inside, which is working inside. His normal rules are he's 2 yards here. Okay, they're going to work the seal up to the linebacker, and he's breaking back out on a corner route. 9-man. 9-man. 9-man's got to make sure that he secures any edge that's over the 2-man. Okay, anyone that's over here, you've got to help secure that. The 3-back is responsible for the corner coming. Okay, he's responsible for the corner coming. All right, again, working a little bit of depth, 4-back, getting the ball over the top. Okay. All right, that's day 4 install.